Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are all having a good day so far. Today, for this versus battle, we have a DC and Marvel brawl. We have Damage from DC Comics taking on Abomination from Marvel Comics. Starting off with Damage, we've seen Damage run through the Suicide Squad, which includes members such as Solomon Grundy and Parasite, who at times can brawl with and contend with the likes of Superman. In his fight with Wonder Woman, not only was Damage doing just fine brawling with her, he had her in a chokehold and was about to break her neck. While fighting Justice League members, he dispatched of characters such as The Flash and Guy Gardner very easily. He was brawling with Superman, matching him in strength, until he was possessed by Deadman and taken down. It was actually heavily implied that that if not for the 1 hour limit Damage had, he might have beaten Superman. After the fight, Superman himself stated that Damage punches harder than anyone he's ever fought, which is huge wank potential. But I'm not going to wank him over characters like Doomsday, Darkseid, characters like that. I'm not going to wank him over that, but that just shows that he has a pretty solid right hand. Speed-wise, Damage was capable of easily keeping up with characters like Wonder Woman. He tagged Flash with a casual backhand and was able to keep up with Superman and tag him multiple times. Durability, he was able of brawling with the Suicide Squad. He brawled with Wonder Woman. He no-dipped punches from Guy Gardner. He ate, pretty much Flash was punching him in the face and he was just eating every single one of them and just swatted him away like it was a fly. He walked through a full blast of Superman's heat vision. This same heat vision can knock back the Omega Beams of Darkseid, so he's really, really tough. Intelligence-wise, Damage is a mindless beast with no set strategy or tactical approach in combat, which can serve as a weakness or a benefit to him, depending on the opponent he's facing. Hacks and Gear, Damage isn't very versatile. His only means of attack are brute force and savageness. Though he does have one big weakness in combat, he only has 1 hour until he reverts back into human form and is vulnerable. All said, Damage is a somewhat new character, but has proven himself quickly to be an absolute monster in combat, which should put him comfortably up there with Superman and Wonder Woman. Abomination has consistently thrown hands with the likes of Hulk. In their first fight in the classic era, not only did Abomination hold his own, he actually beat Hulk unconscious. He's brawled with Namor, even when Namor was underwater. This is where Namor is at his strongest. There were moments in fights where Abomination has drawn blood from Hulk just one hit. He can casually rock Hulk with his punches. In the classic runs, it was actually stated that Abomination is twice as strong as Hulk when they first start out in base, but Hulk can overpower him when he gets stronger. Speed-wise, another strength feat for Abomination, he actually one-shotted a weakened Silver Surfer. Speed-wise, he can keep it with Hulk, who scales up there with Thor and Silver Surfer, so Abomination should scale up there with him. Durability-wise, he can brawl with Hulk-level characters consistently. Though he's taken a few bad L's, like he's gotten one-shot by Thor and got laid out by Silver Surfer. But for the most part, he can brawl with Hulk-level characters. He also has a confirmed healing factor on top of his already impressive durability, which makes it a lot harder to take him down. Hacks and Gear-wise, Intelligence-wise, he's a former military personnel training. He uses this in combat and tactical. He also is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat with his former military background, which gave him a solid advantage over classic Hulk. Hacks and Gear-wise, just like Damage, Abomination isn't very versatile. He's just about the hands. His most conventional way of attack is brute force and savageness, combined with his military-level experience in combat, makes him one of the most dangerous and iconic characters that Hulk has ever fought. So, if DC's Hulk, Abomination, if DC's Hulk Damage fought Hulk's archenemy Abomination, who do I think will win? Well, I think this depends on two ways. Okay, as far as physicality wise, like the strength, speed, and durability, all of that, I think they're pretty relative. I don't see a huge margin either way. I see them, if they got in a brawl, I think they would go at it for a long time. But but I do think the biggest factor here would be the 1 hour limit. Could Abomination last a whole hour brawling with damage? I think he could, but you also have to think, Abomination does have some pretty bad showings, like he's gotten one shot by Thor, laid out by Silver Surfer. But on the flip side of things, Abomination has brawled with Hulk from day till night. He's brawled with Hulk consistently. Especially in the classic era, I do think, depending on your opinion, it would come down to that. But like, and now advantages wise, who has the more advantage? I think the only one clear advantage I see at all would probably be Abomination's intelligence and skill advantage. He should be comfortably smarter than Damage, a better fighter. He uses this in combat against characters of his own physicality to wear them out. So he would use that skill and intelligence advantage against Damage. So, do I think Abomination could brawl with Damage for an hour straight? Yes, I think he could. Are there arguments for Damage putting Abomination down before the hour's over? Yes, there is. I think it's a 50-50 argument. Personally, I think Abomination would lose this fight. I think Damage, to me, has shown to be more consistent than Abomination when it comes to heavy hitters. It's just because Abomination has a lot of bad showings, but he does have a lot of good showings. So, I feel comfortable calling this one a tie or a toss-up, but if I was pressed to choose one, I'd probably say Damage, but it would be high difficulty either way. If Abomination lasts an hour against Damage, it's going to be tough, but I think he could. Just like I said, I think it's a 50-50 toss-up. No, wait, hold on. I'm actually going to give this one to Abomination. Cause, like, you see, it's such a hard matchup. It's because they're so evenly matched. And it does come down to that 1 hour. That's what this fight comes down to. You know what? I feel comfortable calling this one a tie. You know what? I'm not going to pick a winner here. I'm just going to leave it up to y'all. Who do y'all think wins? Do you think Abomination could last an hour with Damage? Or do you think Abomination would get laid out before that hour's over? Personally, in my opinion, I think it's a toss-up. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for listening to this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. It helps me grow. I recently hit 80 subscribers. I'm proud of that and it would be really nice for me to reach over 100 subscribers before the New Year's, but I don't see that happening, but I can dream. Anyways, guys, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all later.